A very good morning, dear students, teachers, and friends who have joined us live on YouTube. Welcome to our very first English session of 2021. Here's a new year, a new beginning, and wishing you all a very happy new year filled with success, happiness, and prosperity. World's largest immunization has begun. The exercise has started against the coronavirus, but still we have to follow the COVID appropriate behavior CAB. So wear mask, follow physical distancing, and maintain hand hygiene. And with vaccination drive, we have started the fight against COVID-19, but there is another enemy to fight against, and that is Yudh Pradushan ke Virudh. It's our old enemy. We had been feeding this enemy for so long. Now the time has come that this monster, this enemy has taken the shape of a monster. So let's stop feeding this enemy and take little steps like red light on, gadi off, the initiative of Delhi government. So let us take this small but important step to fight pollution. Okay, so here is our DOE English online classes team, and we are wishing you, the team English is wishing you a very happy new year. So we have prepared this sessions especially for you, our students. We all are here for today's session. It's a combined session. All of us are going to complement and take this session as an entire team. And so wishing you all again a very happy new year. This is a new year, a new beginning, a different beginning. Last year, every time my team members, they were introducing the team. So this time I thought maybe being the coordinator of English team, from Core Academic Unit, I am Nandini Sarangal, and I am going to introduce the other team members. So here is our next team member, Rajni Jamini. She's from RPVV Lajpat Nagar. Sonia Makhija from SKV Rajouri Garden Extension. Poonam Sagar from SKV Vivek Vihar. We have Swati Chaudhary. She is from SKV Ranjit Nagar. Seema Kumar from SKV BL Block Shalimar Bagh. Manish Sharma. He is from RPVV Yamuna Vihar. Vandana Harith, lecturer English from GSKV Dilshad Garden. And Anjali Chauhan from School of Excellence, Madanpur, Khadar. So students, this is my team of very talented teachers, very vibrant, all upcoming and brimming with ideas. So as a team, we had taken many sessions, but today's session is different. We know the dates of your board exams has been announced. So now you must be focusing on your exam. So we thought, let us present you a session, Fun with English, so that you just relax, have some fun, have some idea, have some interesting activities to enjoy. Because English language is not just for appearing in exams and doing something which will help you in exams. It is also enjoying the language itself. So our session today is Fun with English.
Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, oh dear students. It's lovely to be back with you in another beautiful new year with new hopes, new aspirations. And thank you, Nandi ma'am, for that beautiful and lovely, introduction. And okay, children, as ma'am said, today is a time for riddles, fun. So, shuru karte hain riddles and idioms se. But now let's see what is an idiom. आप सुनते रहते होंगे और obviously बहुतों को आता भी होगा. But what is idioms? So English idioms and not only idioms, proverbs. are an important part of everyday English. Everyday English, spoken English, written English, आप जब भी use करते हैं तो ये बहुत important part हो जाता है. Because एक problem idioms के साथ ये है कि ये literal sense नहीं बनाते. You know, when you're talking of a idiom, it doesn't make literal sense. जैसे आगे आएगा, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. But you need to familiarize with them, क्योंकि जब आप इनको use करते हैं अपनी regular language में, everyday language में, तो आपकी language में एक polishing आ जाती है. So learning idioms is fun, especially when you compare it with your own language. हमारी language क्या है? हिंदी. हमारे हिंदी के जो idioms हैं कितने comparable हैं, that we're going to see. So let's move to the next slide. Okay, once again, an idiom is an expression that doesn't mean exactly what the words say. जो words कह रहे हैं, it doesn't actually match with this. So let's see how it does. Okay, so example, one of the idioms is hold your horses. अब देखिए ऐसे hold your horses, आप अपने horses पकड़ के रखिए. So this is an idiom. Does it really mean अपने घोड़े पकड़ के रखिए? मेरे घर में तो है ही नहीं. I don't have any horses. So what does that mean? It means, wait, hold your horses, man. Wait, hold, think, be patient. So that is what idioms are all about. So it makes your language really beautiful. So let's see. Now, you got a question on your screen, but before that, I said riddles and idioms. Now, what is the contrast? क्या है? कोई common link है दोनों में? नहीं. But common link मैंने क्या create किया है? That I'm going to show you one question on your screen. उसको जब तक आप answer करोगे, मैं पीछे से कोई idiom use कर रही होंगी. So keep your ears open. So what is the first question? What will you find in the middle of Delhi? अब दिल्ली में सब रहते हैं. बताओ. What do you find in the middle of Delhi? Quickly think and let the chat box run. I'm looking at the chat box. Okay, sab good morning बोल रहे हैं. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Lovely to be back. Let's see what is in the middle of Delhi. Okay. I want to see some answers quickly. Okay, I guess good morning हो रहा है. So let us give them the answer.
They have already started writing L.
Okay, please tell what the names. Can we get the names?
Okay, Neha, Dipanshu, Tanu Kumari, Rajiv, Aditya, Prachi, Krishna. Many of them are
Great.
writing.
Great. So not place is not in the middle of Delhi. Delhi के बीच में आता है the letter L. Just see. Okay, let's move on. So this such an easy question, you know what was it? Was a piece of cake. शुरू से हम बोलते आते हैं, see this question is a piece of cake. तो क्या सच में हमारे questions में cake होता है? No darlings, cake नहीं होता. A piece of cake means simple, easy, you know. So it was a piece of cake. It was such an easy question. So whenever you want to say easy, so say Arya, it's such a piece of cake. Okay, over to you, Rajni ma'am.
Thank you, Seema ma'am. And you said that L comes in the middle of Delhi. Does that L also stands for LOL? Laugh out loud.
Yes, it does.
Yes, students. So are you ready for some more fun? Because today we are talking about fun. New year, new method of teaching. You must be surprised. आज ऐसा क्या हो गया है कि टीचर्स पढ़ाने की जगह फन की बात कर रहे हैं. But beta, fun is also sometimes about learning. And we learn things best which we enjoy. So we want you to enjoy, fall in love with the English language so that you learn it better, so that you perform better, and so that you communicate better. So are you ready for some more fun and riddles? Hold your horses. Here is the first one coming your way. Are you ready to, give a jog to your brain? So tell me, what is always in front of you but can't be seen? What you can mold but can't touch? Yes, quickly, tell me. It's there, but you can't see it. You can frame it, you can shape it, but you can't touch it. What is it? Okay. And we want you to run the chat box quickly. Tell us, Manish sir, do you see something Do you see something on YouTube?
Yes,
What do you
ma'am.
think? What is the answer?
I see a lot of things, and some answers are rolling. Students are more interested in writing answers rather than answering the questions. They are writing good morning wishes,
Air, they're saying
but
wind, they're saying dream.
they are saying mostly air, wind, shadow.
Yeah, I
No,
can see
dear
that.
students, it is not. The answer is something else. And this
Okay,
is
and
something you are very serious about usually.
so Anjali ma'am, let's give them the answer. Let's give them the answer. So what is the answer? Okay, it's your future. Yes, it's there in front of you. And we want you to make your future bright. We want to see you happy and successful. So, hold that thought and let's move on to the next one. So it's your future that we are talking about. What is it that you can catch but you cannot throw? And to make it easy, I've given you options also, students, this time. So is it a ball? Is it a bird or a bouquet or cold? Yes, you have the options. You have the options. What do you think? Anyone from my team, would you like to hazard a guess? What do you think that is? What you can catch but not throw?
I can catch a ball, but yeah, I can throw also. But let's see what is happening here, ma'am.
Okay.
Is it cold, ma'am? I can
Yes,
catch
Vandana
it.
ma'am, you're absolutely right. And I can see that, our students have also got it. I mean, and they're writing furiously. Nancy and, Mohit and Deepika and Shlok, lot of them, many of them have given the answer cold. So the weather is cold, students. You'll start going to school and we don't want you to catch a cold, So dress appropriately, wear all your woolens and don't catch a cold. So
Ma'am,
another
one student S Kavita saying she has written coronavirus.
yes, that is also absolutely correct. You can catch it, but you cannot really throw it, can you? But yes, you can. If you sneeze on someone, if you are not wearing the mask and you even breathe on someone, the germs can be thrown to the other person. So be careful. Now, the next one coming your way, they come out at night without being called and are lost in the day without being stolen. What are they? And you have options also. So, Anjali ma'am, what do you think?
Cockroaches?
What are they?
Because they come at night, we do not call them. And when the light is switched on, they run away.
Absolutely, absolutely. But Anjali ma'am, but that is not the right answer. So, what about others? What do you think? What about nightmares, robbers, stars?
Ma'am, we are getting answers here. So,
Okay.
yeah, I got Kashish Mittal saying nightmares, and many more. Some of them are saying stars. So we are getting answers, and nightmare also. Pavan Kumar is also saying nightmare. So let us see what is the answer. Please tell
I
us.
think it is stars, ma'am.
Okay.
Got to be
Yes,
stars.
Manish sir, it is stars because nightmares cannot be stolen, right? So, stars is the right answer. Absolutely wonderful students. You guys are amazing.
Okay, now it's my turn to test you. Are you ready, guys? Here is the one. I have all the knowledge you have. I don't have eyes, ears, nose, and tongue, but I can see, smell, hear, and taste everything. What am I? It's quite easy.
Sir, easy था आपने options नहीं दिए तो मैं confuse हो गई.
I have given lots of clues right on the screen, ma'am.
Yes. Children are writing. One of them has written
Okay,
Harsh Bharam, my
we have
heart.
some answers.
Shubham Sharma has also given the answer.
Shubham and Chandan. Chandan also has given the answers. The answer, as you can see on your screen, is brain.
Yes. Everyone has given the answer.
Yes, so many now. It's a mad rush in the chat box of the right answers. Okay, so you have got your thinking hats on, dear students. Let's move on to the next one. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? Come on. Let's see how quickly you can.
Sir, मैं बताऊं, please, can I say?
Sir, this one seems to be a tough one.
Can I give the answer?
No, right answers have come.
Yes, they have.
Tanu Kumari.
Yeah, Sia is also saying the right answer. Aditya, we have Dipansh, Neelam, Stuti, lot of them.
Anjali ma'am, can we have the right answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
The right answer
so
is a map. A map has all these things. So you have to look at the options given as clues in the question very carefully. Now,
and here is the next one coming your way, students. So we had plenty of fun, but was it all about fun? You have to guess, read this little poem and guess which character from your book we are talking about. And I would not say character, I'm giving you a clue. We are talking about a personality. He practiced what he preached. This rule he never breached. He wore a piece of clothes. Helping poor was his oath. Many hardships he endured. Many ailments also cured. Seeing situation very odd, he turned only to God. Any enmity he could kill with the power of his will. To change the behavior rude, he went for days without food. So students, tell me, who are we talking about? Because we want you to put on your thinking caps, critical thinking is a very, very important skill and a very important methodology for teaching of languages, or for that matter, any other subject. So we want you to think critically about what you read.
So they've already given the answers, but some of them have
already
Gautam
given.
Buddha, and all of them are writing Mahatma Gandhi.
Very good. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful, students. So we are talking about Mahatma Gandhi, of course. That was the father of our nation, Gandhiji. And we've read about him in Indigo.
So let's do another one. Your thinking hats are working really nicely here. Let me pose another challenge. I am dashed by the garbage pile with my clothes torn at the seams, collecting what's left of yesterday's dreams and broken things and clothes out of style. Every day is a journey of discovery, a way to understand the people of the world. Each broken bottle has its own story, each crumpled paper a love untold. This extract is adapted from a poem by Ashwin Kumar. Let's see how many of you have guessed it correctly. The chat box is open. Pour in your responses. Yes, one student, Sakshi Jha, has answered.
Pavan Kumar also. There are many students who started writing. Shibam, Priyanshus.
Okay, let's show them the answer then.
Yes, it is Sahib the rag picker.
Absolutely wonderful, students. And here is another one. Guess who am I? And never did I have a home, never anything to gain, was only destined to bear indignities and enduring pain. Torn clothes covered me, summers or cold winters rain. Always walked the streets, became a dash dash, but in my misery sometimes became a thief or a beggar. So students, a character from your book, tell me, who am I? And it has to rhyme with the word beggar. See, that is a big clue. And, someone who did not have a home. So anyone from my team, would you like to hazard a guess?
Yes, I would venture for this. You've given us a very interesting hint. Beggar with peddler.
Thank you, Sonia ma'am. You are absolutely right. So we are talking about the rat trap peddler.
Yes.
Remember, he did not have a home to live in, and he had to suffer lots of indignities, and he was always dressed in torn clothes. So let's move on. Now that you have learned this style of critical thinking, let Seema ma'am test you, or take you through the
Okay.
fun journey.
Okay, right. So, बार बार बोले जा रहा है, put your thinking caps on. That's also an idiom. Think. Okay. So the question on your screen is, which is heavier? Now tell me, what is heavier, a kilogram of iron or a kilogram of cotton? Again, a piece of cake. And I can see the answers, the answers. They're coming, they're raining like cats and dogs in the chat box. See? My team can see raining like cats and dogs in the chat box. So what is the answer? Anjali, please tell me the answer as we want to go ahead. So the answer is, of course, they both weigh the same. Cotton or iron, kilogram to kilogram hai na. And the idiom that I was using is raining cats and dogs. Now, kya really cats and dogs rain karte hain? No, it means raining very heavily. So whenever you want to say, kitni teez barish ho rahi hai, oh my God, it's raining cats and dogs. Over to the next person.
Okay, friends. So here we are with pronunciation. Again, actually, you have to be very clear about this word, because the word pronounce is pronounced like this. Even though there is a change, there's a difference in spellings, but this is pronunciation. Let's move ahead quickly. Okay, students. You see, pronunciation is very important, because incorrect pronunciation can lead to a very wrong message, and especially good pronunciation, it adds value to an individual speaking English language. But sometimes my students, they ask me, how can I avoid embarrassment of being wrong at pronunciation of words? So on your screen, you can see you have GIF and JIF. Oops, am I pronouncing it wrong too? What is this? GIF or GIF or JIF? This is GIF. Okay, let's move ahead quickly, because we are running short of time. We have other friends who have to take other activities. Okay, this word, apprentice or apprentice. क्या सही है students? Quickly, क्या सही है? First one or the second one? Apprentice or apprentice? Obviously, the first one is correct. Apprentice, right? Okay, let's see the next one.
So the next word on your screen is how you're going to pronounce it. And it seems like almost a tug of words and not tug of war. And let's see, it should be surgeon or surgeon. So what do you think? It should be surgeon or surgeon? R should pronounce in this word, or we should pronounce it surgeon. Is it one or is it two? You can write down in your chat box like first option or second option. So what is the right pronunciation for this word? The right pronunciation for this word is surgeon and not surgeon. Okay, I'm repeating, it should be surgeon. Let's see the next word on your screen.
Okay, students, so you have seen this word earlier. Remember, advanced tries in O-level. So is it kleptomaniac or it is kleptomaniac? What is this? Which one is correct? Kleptomaniac or kleptomaniac? Yes, the second one is correct. Kleptomaniac.
So next time you should say kleptomaniac, okay? And next word on your screen is from your textbook only. We have taken the words from your textbook. So the word should be wizard or wizard. It should be wizard or wizard. What it should be? I know you know the correct answer, and I know you know this, that it should be wizard. It should be wizard. The next word now is coming up.
Okay, again we have two pronunciations. It is whether it is peasant or peasant. So the first one, peasant. Let's see which is the correct one. Yes, the first one, peasant, it's correct. Peasant is not correct. Next one.
The next word is from your textbook, and the word is, it should be periphery or periphery. It should be periphery. You can just rhyme it, periphery, or it should be periphery. So the right pronunciation, just check yourself, have a self-check. It should be periphery or periphery. And the right pronunciation is, let's see. Oh, this is periphery, the rhyming one. The next word.
Okay, again, the word is known to you. The very first chapter by the name The Last Lesson, the word was there. Is it thunderclap or it is thunderclap? So the correct answer is the first one, thunderclap. Again, R is silent because it is coming after a vowel sound. So it is thunderclap.
Ma'am, Rinkaj and Rajkumar Johan, everybody is getting right, you know. They're really following your instructions very well.
Okay, that's nice.
Some of them are writing like, oh, and they just got a self-check that, oh, I was wrong in this and I am correcting.
But let me just tell them, Swati, that because many a times our students say we are ashamed of wrong pronunciation. You need not be, because many a times even very intelligent people who are very good readers, they may mispronounce some words. It happens. So just relax, just chill, take a break. Don't feel ashamed. Try laughing out those little mistakes because we learn from them. So don't be ashamed of them.
Bilkul, right, ma'am. This is a learning process and we all go through this, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And the next word is, it should be legacy or legacy. Legacy, you know, we are stressing on the legacy. It should be legacy or it should be legacy. Like we say leg, you know, we walk with our leg. It should be legacy or legacy. Legacy or legacy.
Okay, let's show them the answer quickly. We'll show them the answer. Okay.
It should be legacy.
Yeah, right. Okay, the next one, again, it's from your poem, An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum. This is a difficult word to pronounce, but let's see. The first one or the second one? The second.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. And it's bouncer almost.
Yeah, but even I don't know how to pronounce it wrong. So I'll give them the correct pronunciation only. It's Nalt. So the second one is...
I can pronounce it wrong also, ma'am. I can pronounce it Ganald.
Okay.
So many times we hear this, Ganald.
Okay, then the correct one is second one, Nalt. So let's move ahead quickly. Okay.
The next word is, let's see, the next word is valet or valet. Valet, you know, when we drive to some place and there is a luxury to yourself that you can have a service of a valet who would park your car. What we say, is it valet or valet? I have almost given you a clue about this.
So see, let's see.
The right word is valet. We should never pronounce it valet.
Okay. Again, now this is very important for your job letters or job applications. Do we say resume or resume? So the first one is correct. It is resume. Let's show them the answers quickly because we have our friends waiting for their turn. So resume. Yes, the next one.
The next one is, it should be entrepreneur, entrepreneur or entrepreneur. The first should be pronounced as entrepreneur or entrepreneur. You can see entrepreneur or entrepreneur. The right pronunciation is entrepreneur. You need to stress entrepreneur. Okay, and you can put some style also, entrepreneur.
Yes. So quickly, let us see these words.
So how it should be pronounced, the commonly mispronounced words the common mispronunciation where we go to get our haircut. Salon, we should pronounce it salon, not saloon. It should be pronounced as salon.
Okay.
And the next word is?
Let's show them quickly, all the words.
Okay, we are going very quick. The next word should be onion. Onion. The right pronunciation is on the right of your screen. The right pronunciation should be onion. The word is on your left. You should not pronounce it as onion. Onion is a wrong pronunciation. We should pronounce it as onion. And the next right pronunciation is almond. Almond, not L. L should not pronounce in this word. The next word is curtain, not curtain. Curtain, we should not pronounce it as curtain. It should be pronounced as curtain. The next word is buffet. Buffet, when we go to a restaurant and there is a spread, we take it as buffet. The next word is receipt. जब कोई पर्ची फाड़ के देता है उसको क्या कहेंगे? Receipt. It should be pronounced as receipt. Coupon. The next word, अगर आपको कोई coupon मिलता है, free coupon, you know, you can avail that. You should always say, we have a coupon. And the next word is the tasty dessert. खाने के बाद when you order something और मामा से आप demand करते हो कि I want something meeta today, we should say dessert. And the next word is the commonly mispronounced word women and not woman. Yeah, woman. It should be pronounced as women. The next word, the favorite one, pizza. Pizza. It should never be pronounced as pizza. Pizza is a wrong pronunciation. Pizza. T ka halka sa sound aata hai. The next word is vegetable and not vegetable. It should be pronounced as vegetable.
Okay, let's have all the words on the screen quickly. It's horizon. It's plumber, not plumber. It's plumber. B is silent. Menu. Data. Data nahi. Data. Cucumber. Wednesday. Wednesday nahi. Wednesday. And forget. BOWL is bowl. And DEBRIS is not debris, it is debris. And the last one is envelope. Envelope. So let's move ahead. See the next one.
Okay, once again with the riddle. What is clean when it's black and filled when it's white? Quickly, let me see the answer. Bahut aasan hai. Again, a piece of cake. And the idiom I'm telling you is a blessing in disguise. So both of them, let me have the answer. What is clean when it's black and filled when it's white? Ab roz school mein dekhte the, you know, you must be missing the school. So let me know the answer. What do you think is clean when it's black and filled when it's white?
Seema ma'am, now they are going to...
Okay. Yes. Okay. So what you see every day, it's a blackboard. Yes. So let me see. Yes. Awesome. So now another thing is the idiom, a blessing in disguise. जैसे आप picture में देख सकते हैं, a dog is running after the man. So that is something wrong is happening. But the man is saved. क्यों? क्योंकि जो ऊपर से गिर रहा है उससे बच गए. So कुछ बुरा हो रहा है ऐसे में, लेकिन किसी और बड़ी मुसीबत से बच जाते हैं. Then you say it's a blessing in disguise. Moving ahead.
Hey, once again, good morning to all my dear students and heartiest congratulations for coming back to the school. We are highly elated to welcome you back in the school. So now let's do a Flavis character churn. What is that? Flavis? Sonia ma'am, what is Flavis character churn?
It's a very smart title. Before I release what is Flavis, let me wish a very beautiful good morning to all my friends. So Flavis, it's a combination of flamingo and vistas. You can see it right on your screen.
Yes. So let's do a quick recap and let us all take you down the memory lane. Right here onto your screen, there are the name of the chapters and you have to identify some beautiful characters that came out really prominently. So the name of the chapter, the last lesson. Oh, great. M. Hamill, the one who said the famous quote, when people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast onto their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. Wonderful. And who's another one? Franz. Remember the reluctant schoolboy? Okay, so next is the lost spring. Come on, children, dear. Come on, write it down in the chat box and let us know who were the famous characters of the Lost Spring. You need to know all these because you will be asked to write down the character sketches. So, yes, Sonia ma'am.
Yes, we have Bablu who's given us the right answer. Right there. And then we have Vijay Nagpal. They've given us the right answers. So, in Lost Spring, we have Sahib, very famously called as Sahib-e-Alam. He's a rat picker from Simapuri who started working in the tea stall. And then we have Mukesh. Yes, you remember? Where did the author go? She went to Firozabad and he wanted to become a motor mechanic. Remember?
Yes. He was a bangle maker, but he wanted to become the motor mechanic. Absolutely. Okay. Let us go to the deep water. You remember William Dulles? I'm pronouncing it. William Dulles. Yes. Deep water. He overcame his fear with great determination and lot of practice. The same which you have to do now. Okay. The rat trap. Yes, Sonia ma'am. Who were the famous characters?
Rat Trap, you remember, we just had a very interesting riddle which solved this whole concept of being a peddler. It was very interesting. Yes, the beggar, the peddler, and he resorted to petty thievery. He considered the entire world a very big rat trap and all men and women as rats, which were vulnerable to get trapped. मतलब बहुत एक बड़ी चूहेदानी है सारी दुनिया और सब जो है इसकी तरफ आकर्षित होते हैं. जैसे चूहे आकर्षित होते हैं वैसे सारे लोग भी इसमें आकर्षित होते हैं. So that is the famous character, the peddler. Then we have the modest, shy, compassionate, and the positive figure in the rat trap, the Edla. Then what about the Iron Master? Vandana, can you tell us something about the Iron Master?
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so the Iron Master, he was the factory owner, iron factory owner of Ramso Iron Work, and he mistakes the rat trap seller to be his very good friend, and he brings him back home, right? Yes. So we have these three famous or important characters of the rat trap. Yes. Coming back to Indigo, which is the final chapter of your Flamingo. Yes, Vandana ma'am.
Yes, so we have the famous characters as Mahatma Gandhi and Rajkumar Shukla. So
we've all spoken about Mahatma Gandhi. Rajkumar Shukla is an illiterate, poor sharecropper of Champaran who brought Gandhi to Champaran.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's move on to Vistas.
So here we have the first chapter, third level, two important characters. If you remember, we did them long time back. Can you tell us quickly? Let's have a look at the chat box, Vandana ma'am. Are we getting some answers for Charlie?
No, not yet. Okay. Let's do for the enemy now.
No, Charlie, let us discuss Charlie. He was, he suffered from an insecurity and fear of a war-ridden world. And he wanted to go and escape.
Show the answers, Sonia ma'am, to our students. We can show the answers so that we are just left with 5 minutes so that our
okay, then we have the enemy. Quickly. We have Dr. Sadao and General. And Hannah.
Yes.
And should Wizard hit mommy?
We have Jack and Joanne. The pronunciation is Joanne, right? And on the face of it, Derry and Mr. Lamb. Would you like to tell a few lines about Derry and Mr. Lamb, Sonia ma'am?
Yeah, Derry is a boy of 14 years and his face is badly burnt and he is very upset with the whole world. This line of his, I got acid all down that side of my face and it burned it all away. It ate up my face. Tells us the agony which Derry is suffering from. And then we have this character, Mr. Lamb. Mr. Lamb is a handicapped. He's lost his leg in a bomb explosion during the war. He is very optimistic, and his openness is reflected through the open doors and windows of his house.
Okay. So, very good. Now, Evans tries a no level. The characters were Evans and Governor H.M. Prison. They were the prominent characters that evolved really beautiful in the book Vistas. Let's move on to our next slide. Yes, McLeary also. Okay, quickly children, let's identify the character with the dumb charades now. So the name is one word having 4-letter word. The life stage of the character is young. Gender is female. Status is rich. Characteristics: kind-hearted, sensitive, generous, modest, compassionate, plain-faced, wise, perceptive, and forgiving. Who's that one? From both of our Flavis. One word having 4-letter word. Yes, come on, dear children. Okay, let's release the answer. Yes, it is PEDDLER. A beautiful, shy, coy, compassionate PEDDLER.
Yes, we have Prachi and Vijay giving us the right answer. Vikas, they've all given us the right answers. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the next character. This name has 2 words, right? The first word has 2 letters. The second word has 4 letters. And the character is somewhat old. The gender is male. Can you think? Put on your thinking caps, as Manisha said. And the characteristics you can see right on your screen. The character is very optimistic. He is friendly, welcoming, positive outlook on life. He loves human companionships. He's cheerful and a lively veteran of World War II. He's thin-legged and he has an extreme love for reading books.
Let's show the answer, Sonia ma'am. Quickly, we have just got 2 minutes for our next pair.
Okay. So his philosophy, actions, and deeds are more important than his looks. Who is he? Quickly. Yes, you've got the answer. Neha Gupta, Rajesh Gupta. Yes, all of them are giving us the right answers. Thank you so much. And a big round of applause for you all. Can we move on to the next?
Yeah. Identify the character. Child, female, one word, logical and argumentative. Let's release the answer. Innocent life, lives in the magical world. Yes. She was our dear Joanne. She was full of questions. Okay.
Maybe we can skip this one, Seema, and let's move on to our next section. Quickly, we have got just 1 minute left for them.
Yes. Okay, Nandini, I started. In continuation of Fun with English, we have a little bit challenging segment. But very easy one if you have gone through the textbooks. It will give you a hint how much you are ready for RTC questions in your question paper. So here on screen, there are few phrases, few sentences, and you have to identify from which lesson they have been taken. So first question is here on your screen with 4 options. So who thought so? Yes, students, listen carefully. Who thought so? The sentence is either he had stolen something or else he has escaped from jail. So which one the right option? Adler, Governor of Oxford Prison, Sahib-e-Alam, or Mahatma Gandhi? Yes, students. Anjali, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. And here is the hint. And I guess hint इतना भी popular हो गया है तो answer सबको पता ही चल जाएगा.
Yes, students has given Dipanshu and Prachi Verma.
They know
they have given the right answer. Yes, we are moving far. Yes. Next question is here. From which lesson this statement has been taken? So listen it carefully. Conflict of duties. On the one hand, not to set a bad example as a lawbreaker. On the other hand, to render humanitarian and national service. This is a very, very important sentence from a lesson. So from which lesson it has been taken? The first is an elementary school classroom in Islam. Second option is indigo. Third one is lost spring. And the fourth one is the last lesson. So from which lesson this line has been taken? Yes, students?
We have got the...
we have got the answers.
Yeah.
Pooja, Divyansh,
Let's move ahead
and
quickly.
Abhishek Pandey.
Okay, so you just need to tell me from which lesson this part has been taken. I know through the years it has acquired the proportion of a fine art, and the options are the last lesson, lost spring, indigo, and on the face of it आपको hint पे दिया है. Quickly tell me. बहुत अच्छी revision आपकी चल रही है. तो I hope you've all got the answers. Yes, ma'am. They are writing the answers, and it is lost spring. Then our next question is, who said this? Well, Mr. Terror, what do you think you can do to me? ये भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लेसन था, एंड आई होप सबको याद होगा ये कैरेक्टर. महात्मा गांधी जी, जैक्सन, रैट ट्रैप सेलर और विलियम डलिस. Who said this? अब आपको हिंट दे देते हैं. आई गेस आप सब लोगों के पास आंसर्स आ गए होंगे. Yes, I can see the answers already running down the chat box. So the answer is William O. Dallas. You're very right, and I really like the way you're answering the questions.
Nice going, students. Now, next question is, wow, I have plenty of time. I will learn it tomorrow. Yeah, remember? Who said this? Mr. M. Hamel, Franz, Blacksmith, or Vector? Yes, lesson name is the last lesson. Who said this? Anjali, could you get the right answer?
We are getting the right answer.
Yes.
Mr. M. Hamel.
No. Students are replying France. बच्चे ये फ्रांस ने नहीं कहा था. ये किसने कहा था? मिस्टर हैमिल ने कहा था, जब वो क्लास में ये बता रहे थे कि हाउ वी आर पुटिंग आवर लर्निंग, कि हम अपनी लर्निंग को अगले दिन के लिए कैसे टाल देते हैं. बच्चे, द लास्ट लेसन हमारी बुक में सबसे पहले इसीलिए दिया गया है. द लास्ट लेसन टाइटल के अकॉर्डिंग हम इसे अपनी बुक में लास्ट में भी रख सकते थे, लेकिन ये क्या है? इट टेल्स यू द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ टाइम. So I think, students, you will keep it in mind. And second one is, who said this sentence? Will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? Who said this? Mr. M. Hamel, Franz, Blacksmith, or Vector? It is from the same lesson.
So let's quickly do it. I think, Poonam ma'am, it's Franz.
Dipanshu Padhyay has replied right.
Okay,
Franz.
Let's see the next one.
Okay, and this is, you need to again tell me who said this. I wonder why I could not kill him. Stephen, McCleary, Dr. Sadao, or Mr. Lamb. So he's talking about killing someone. और hint आपको दे दिया है. I guess you remember जो classes हुई थी उनमें से सारे characters. And yes, you're absolutely right, my dear students. This is Dr. Sadao. He was talking about the American soldier that he found. Next one is, each story was a slight variation of the basic tale. Which story is being talked about in this statement? On the face of it, the enemy, the third level, or should wizard hit mommy? And the hint is on your screen. Quickly tell me the answers. Oh, ma'am. Answers are already flowing in. Yes, my dear students, you're absolutely right. This is should wizard hit mommy.
And now, abracadabra, hocus poo, Roger skunk, how do you do? Roses, boses, pull an ear. Roger skunk, you never fear. Bingo! So this has been taken from which lesson? Yes? Or who? Sorry, identify the name of the speaker. Who हम this ये आपने अब एक आपकी मैडम ने जब ये लेसन पढ़ाया था तो आपको एक ये लिखने के लिए भी दिया था कि आप ये नाम लिखेंगे. So identify the name of the speaker.
Wizard.
Nice, Nandini ma'am. Right answer. So yes, certainly our students did very well today.
Okay, the next one quickly.
Who asked us? Why is one green growing plant called a weed and another flower? Where is the difference? It is all life growing. So who said this?
I'll give the answer. It is Mr. Lamb.
Yes, Mr. Lamb asked this from Derry. Yes.
Okay, Anjali, next one.
Right answer.
And last but not the least, I'm a surprise everybody. Who said this? Itna confidence kiss mein tha? Who was the mastermind? McCleary, Evans, Stephens, or Carter? Who was the person? I think all of you can
Yeah,
guess
right.
it. He was the
Yes.
mastermind of everything.
The
He
brain.
had second plan at every step. So yes, and this one, the modern world is full of insecurities, fear, war, worry, and stress. Okay, so which one is it? On the face of it, events tries an O level, the third level, or the enemy.
I gave this hint. I gave this hint to the students, if you remember. Insecurity, fear, war, worry, and stress.
So it's third level.
Yes, this is third level.
So